To hang in the air like a fart.
Oh, it stinks. 60 seconds.
Don't let it get in your
Begin
head.
now.
Not the arrival at an airport, but
Departure?
think about it on a different, a past tense.
The
Past.
departed.
Yes.
Ooh.
Frankly, darling, I don't give a damn. I don't know if that's right.
No,
Past.
yeah,
Past tense.
Wrong movie.
Gone with the Wind?
Yeah, you were right.
It's another old-timey movie. Another old-timey movie where there's romance.
Casablanca?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, think about this. She's a badass. She fights skeletons. She robs coffins.
Tomb Raider?
Yes. You go to the beach. You play in the dirt. You build houses in the dirt. It's called what?
Sandcastle?
Yes, you did it.
Did you eat? Did I do it?
Yeah.
You eat these seedless. This is a seed snack you eat watching a movie.
Popcorn.
Oh. I mean, it's indisputable.
Now you're you're playing with us.
Hey, yeah.
You'll be stepping on that belt in no time.
Look,
Yep.
break the other side of it.
Yep.
Yes, first one of the year.
Yep. Got a 5 spot on that.
You
You
did.
got a 4-pack of tickets. Cherie, congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cherie, it means so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
She's going to the fair.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I do it. 4 of them, too. Very nice. Well played.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Well, hello and good morning. Welcome to the KVJ show. What is going on, everybody? Did you guys have an amazing weekend? I hope you did.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay.
I went to the fair yesterday.
Yeah, how was that?
Oh, my kids love it. So happy kids equals happy mom.
I'm happy that they got good weather. I didn't know because Friday was a little bit touch and go, and then it started to clear up like Friday evening, and Saturday and Sunday were gorgeous.
Beautiful. And then it's supposed to be getting chillier this week. So I kind of like it when it's chillier and sunny outside and going to the fair. That's just fun.
All seems to work out.
Oh, it's time to. You can eat right now and cover up your stomach. That's why I like the cold.
That's why you're a big fan of it, huh?
It makes me look skinnier than what I really am.
Well, you're going to get it this week. I think it's only getting to about 70 for a high today.
Ooh.
Is what I saw, which that's pretty chilly. And then I think by midweek, it's going to be even cooler than that.
Nice.
So, yeah, bring out the long sleeve stuff, your fat pants. You can have those. Fat shirts, all of it.
I do right now. I'm kind of in between sizes. I'm morphing into Fat Jason again.
Uh-oh.
So my skinny clothes definitely don't fit. My fat clothes are too big. It makes me look frumpy. I'm in that weird in between. You're about to blow it. You're getting fat kid kind of a thing.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
It's a tough spot.
It is.
Well, this week, if you're trying to plan out your fat clothes accordingly, 71 today for the high, and then it looks like it's going to be 68 for the high on Tuesday, Wednesday. Warms back up to 74 on Thursday, and then we're in the high 70s by Friday of the weekend.
Sounds beautiful.
It's all good.
Yeah.
No, great weather is here.
Perfect fair weather.
No, a lot of people are going to be off today, too, for Martin Luther King Jr. Day today. So the kids are out of school, and a lot of other people as well.
Are kids getting more days off than they did back in the day?
No, this is one of those always banks are closed. Yeah, this is a government holiday.
Yeah. This is just kind of a standard, but it's kind of nice because you've only been back in school for how many weeks?
That's what I mean. Let's say, even with this being a regular holiday, I just feel like kids have more days off than they ever have. And if a hurricane, even if a warning comes, I don't even think we're making those days up anymore.
Yeah, they only did 9 days of school before they got another day off.
I mean, wow.
Right. It's kind of cozy, isn't it?
Yes.
So there you go. So if you want to be a jerk, wake your kids up today and be like, you know what? Let's go out and celebrate MLK Day. Why not? Happy MLK Day and happy Monday to everybody. Thanks for listening to the KVJ show. You can also dial us up on YouTube. See us right now, either on your smart devices. You can also check out, if you got the X1 DVR, you can see us on KVJ TV.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in a second, it looks like Prince Harry spoke for the first time since all of this drama happened. He spoke over the weekend and addressed exactly what's going on with his whole situation. I'll share those details with you coming up in just a second. Did you see the pictures from backstage at the SAG Awards on last night? So Jennifer Aniston was there getting an award, and so was Brad Pitt. And at first, it showed him just watching the TV screen from backstage of her on stage getting her award. And everybody was like, oh, he's watching her and just watching her every move. Mm-hmm. And then she came backstage with the award, and they were photographed together. At one point, she was like touching his chest, and he was holding her arm, and they were hugging and smiling. So I don't know. Maybe something's going back on between those two.
I think people are kind of rooting for that, aren't they?
They are. But if you're Aniston, do you take him back? I mean, he cheated on you very publicly.
I hear you.
Humiliated you.
And that has been some time, and there's been, some kind of reconciliation or rebuilding a friendship.
It's the age-old tale. What was old is now new again. People like seeing this kind of stuff. It's like the Parent Trap. You're getting mom and dad back together. People like that.
Well, and I think, you kind of look, too, to realize that, hey, we evolve and we grow, and he, is a different person as she is now. That maybe they're saying, hey, I kind of blew it.
I'm going to tell you how all this is going to play out. They are going to get back together for about 4 months. It's going to be all fun. And then all them demons going to come creeping back in, and they're going to realize they don't like each other anymore.
This man knows about demons. I would trust him.
Either that or they've made a movie together, and this is their way of promoting it.
This is tricking us all into...
Wouldn't that be huge if they did a movie together, a romantic comedy?
Well, they both got the hot streak right now. They're both in... They both are...
How big would that movie be?
Huge.
Yep. Okay.
Oxygen has just released a trailer for a new documentary that you're going to love, Bird. It's called Kim Kardashian West, The Justice Project.
It's too early.
You can check it out. It debuts Sunday, April 5th. And it captures her as she explores all the social injustices and people that have been incarcerated for more time or any time that they didn't deserve. You see her, and you see her going through the whole thing. You see her working with the lawyers. You see her working to get her own law degree. And it's fascinating, Bird. I'm sure you can't wait. Sunday, April 5th. And finally, Prince Harry and Meghan will no longer use the titles royals. Now, it sounds like they will still be known as the Duchess and Duke of Sussex, but they will no longer use the titles His Royal Highness and Her Royal Highness.
So basically, because I really don't understand anything about the royal family, they are over there in Britain, they're just better than everybody. You have to bow to them. They are better than you. Is that kind of the whole thing?
Kind of. They are, I think, figureheads in a lot of ways. I don't think they actually make laws or do anything like that, but they get their lifestyle and their security and their everything paid for by taxpayers.
And you must bow to them. That's kind
right. But I guess they don't want that anymore.
Kind of an outdated concept.
Yeah.
Bowing to another human.
So what is this that we have?
This is your boy talking at the press conference.
Okay, so this is the first time that he spoke since the whole announcement.
Mm-hmm. Formerly Prince Harry.
It brings me great sadness that it has come to this. The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option. What I want to make clear is we're not walking away. And we certainly aren't walking away from you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've got Markle's dad commenting about how she's cheapening the whole...
Markle's dad needs to shut up because remember, he is estranged and he sounds like he has marbles in his mouth.
Yeah.
And she wants nothing to do with him.
Okay, because he's doing the whole press circuit right now.
Sit down, Big Markle. You do not speak for her.
Yeah, I guess they're financially on their own, too. So they will not be drawing the money. And
well, that's what they wanted, and that's what all this is about.
Well, I had heard that they wanted kind of a hybrid role where they could have, pursued personal income, but also gotten their
she wants to go back to being an actress.
Yes.
She wants to go back to her life because she realized, oh, I'm a kept woman. This sucks.
Right.
I'm a damn movie star. I can do whatever I want. I can write my own ticket at this point. I can transcend from television to movies, and I could be the biggest thing ever. Why am I a kept woman?
It's not like she got it out of her system either. She's young. She wants to act, baby.
Yes, totally. So I think that that's what's going to happen, and you'll see her probably taking some movie roles that are huge in the very near future. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the Little Smiles Stars Ball. It is only 2 weeks away. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. You can grab your tickets now and join us. It is a beautiful evening and a wonderful event celebrating local kids right here through Little Smiles. Walk the red carpet. They're going to sign autographs. It's going to be a beautiful whole experience. So you can join us. Get your tickets now. Connect to everything Little Smiles at kvjshow.com.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
There you go. Today, very important day, and I think more than ever, it's good to see the distance that we have come, but also to see where we've got to still go, today when it comes to equality in America, all things that need to happen, and feels like sometimes that we take one step forward and sometimes 2 steps back. So just kind of a good day for everybody to remember and think about everything that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stood for on this day.
Looking for what's going on in South Florida? Sign up for our KVJ e-blast and stay connected.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
I love to tell the good people about any kind of snack I get that I think is worthy of conversation.
Okay.
And this is a snack I got over the weekend, and I ate 2 full bags. I was watching Twilight Zone. I was kind of going through a little binge, and it was like 9 o'clock at night. I opened this bag up, and my gosh, it was gone within 2 episodes. They were the Ritz chips, but the toasted kind. You got to get the toasted kind. I cannot tell you how outstanding they are, Fat Kevin.
Yeah.
It would knock you on your fat butt. They're so delicious.
Okay.
Highly recommend those. They are one of those ones you can't stop. And then I'm drawing a blank, but there is a new cereal out there that was really, really good. When I think of it, I'll probably interrupt Virginia when she's talking about what's on her mind.
You just blurt it out.
I'll just blurt
right
it out.
in the middle of her sentence.
Kellogg's!
Yeah.
But put that on your radar. Ritz toasted chips, they're going, roughly $4 to about $5, depending on the store you go to.
Okay.
Highly recommend that.
All right.
That's what's on my mind, baby.
Very
Food.
nice.
Food. It's a holiday.
It is.
It is a holiday,
You
yeah.
can't diet today.
What do you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, we got a message. I think Denny said it came in from our Instagram or somewhere. People were asking because they heard you talking about the avocado booth at the South Florida Fair.
Yes.
And so as a public service, I just want to tell everybody where it is in case you're trying to eat a little bit more on the healthy side. I
Okay.
mean, Lord knows we all prefer our nachos with cheese. But they also do nachos with fresh avocado guacamole made right in front of you at the avocado booth. If you're leaving the expo center and you're under the covered breezeway, it's immediately to your right. Magnolia got it yesterday, and she said it was amazing.
Oh, really?
So there you go. They've got it back
Good, I'm glad
again.
she liked it.
It's in the same spot that it was last year. That avocado tent is back.
Is
Okay.
avocado kind of fatty, though? Isn't there a lot of calories in avocado?
It's a superfood, but they say, just like anything that has a high fat content, you shouldn't go to town.
So all those 2 bag of chips I ate, I'm going to tell you, in 2 nights, this is how many calories that I ate. Let me see here. It would be...
Are you doing math?
I can't be
Oh,
right.
boy.
There we go.
Eh.
Kevin has told you.
I know,
If he's told you once,
there's
he's
a math
told you a
band
million times.
on this show.
I got it right here.
You do?
1 bag. Okay, so for 2 bags right there, 2,080. For just 2 bags. For a snack, I ate 2,000 calories. That's alarming.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
For a snack and I was hungry later?
Well, the great thing about the avocado is you can grab a spoon and eat it just like that. You don't have to do chips. Think about it. You don't have to do chips. You can just eat the avocado and you can keep walking around and you're not getting the carbs. You can stay keto or you can stay whatever.
In my defense, they weren't chips. They were more of a cracker.
Okay.
A little bit healthier, a little bit fancier.
So it's a Ritz bake?
It's so buttery.
Oh no, those crackers can get you. I think they're the is it the chicken and the biscuit?
It tastes like that. It's not those, but it's
chicken and a biscuit is like 380 calories per serving.
They're so good.
I've never seen a cracker
It's
come
unreal.
so hard.
Yeah, so don't fool yourself being, that's a cracker.
Those
Nah.
chicken and a biscuit, that's a meal, y'all.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, over 2,000 calories.
That's insane. Yeah.
For crackers.
Yeah.
And then I still ate food after. Mama, I got to get it together.
I did good. I brought my own quick weight loss food to the fair and ate out of my purse.
Oh, you're so annoying.
I was so annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Okay. I saw some good stuff over the weekend. One, I'm on the new HBO show, The Outsider, which is really good. It's on Sunday nights, and they got episode 3. Isn't it cozy when you know you got something sitting on your DVR?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm looking forward to get home today. I got last night's episode of Power from Stars. They're down to the last 3 episodes. I got The Outsider from last night. Haven't seen episode 3. That's really good.
There's new Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That's right. That happened last night.
I stayed up and watched it. I'm very tired.
Okay.
Did you guys watch that Aaron Hernandez thing yet?
I did. That's what's on my mind. I was going to talk about that. Did you watch it?
No. Panda watched 2 episodes without me. And then at the end of episode 2, he goes, maybe I should stop. I think she would want to watch this with me. I'm like, damn it, Panda.
It's
I
tough,
want to see it.
It's tough if you kind of get off step a little bit. And, we were watching, my wife, the Mexican Queen, we were watching the 2nd episode of The Outsider on Friday. I was looking forward to it all week. She fell asleep. And so there's that kind of a little bit of a rule where I'm wide awake, but she falls asleep, and I realize 5 minutes in, she's gone. So to me, I think in the binge watching rules, sorry, you snooze, you lose, right? You can go ahead and watch it.
You started it together, and
Yes.
she tapped out.
She did.
That's a you snooze, you lose. But like in Panda's case, he just started watching it without me.
It's different.
And it's totally different.
So in my relationship with Denny's, if either one of us falls asleep and one of us watches it, we got to suck it up and watch it again together. It's solidarity.
You do? Okay.
That's our relationship.
So just know you got to watch it twice.
Yes.
Okay. I think with The Outsider, you could. You could probably watch these episodes more than once. And yeah, a lot of people were talking to me about it's called The Mind of Aaron Hernandez. If you don't know the story and who this guy is, he is a former football player. He played with the Florida Gators, won a national championship with them in Miami, and then he went on to win a couple Super Bowls with the New England Patriots, and he is a multiple murderer. After playing college, winning national championships and even Super Bowls, he started killing people. It's just kind of crazy stuff. And they were going through, what got to this guy? What was he doing? One of the episodes that he had, he didn't kill the guy, but he shot a guy in the face in Riviera Beach, right here in Palm Beach County.
Yeah, I remember
You remember that story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you shoot a guy in the face, guess what? You were trying to kill him.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. So he just starts killing, and that's kind of it. The Mind of Aaron Hernandez it's still kind of a mystery, trying to figure out, what was this guy? Was it football injuries? Was it his past? Was he closeted and he had aggression and, some issues because of that? You can't figure out exactly what it was that set this guy off, why you would murder.
I'm not 100% correct on that, or I'm not sure if I'm right or not.
I'm never correct when I say stuff, but I'm going to keep talking.
But I think there's 2 Aaron Hernandez specials going on right now. There's one on Netflix.
Really? Okay.
And I thought I saw, because I was looking for it, I Googled it, and one for CNN came up. So I think there's 2 different specials going on.
They might. The one that I know everybody's talking to me about is the one from Netflix, The Mind of Aaron Hernandez. So that's the one I saw, and that's the only one I can vouch for. So it's pretty good. It's fascinating stuff. That's your thing, and just a lot of people saying, okay, is it brain injuries from football? Can you blame that, or is there something else that you could blame for that? But it's pretty good watching, so you can check that out. It is on Netflix. Just one of the things going on there, and always love your suggestions, too. 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show. Lots of fun stuff coming up, including, I think we said on Friday that Jaybird believed that he could tell different Girl Scout cookies by throwing throwing them off his face?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I want to try it out. I don't know how good I'm going to be, but I want to try this out.
Okay, we'll see. This is one of those interesting challenges we have that you can watch on KVJ TV. Go dial it up right now. You can do it on your X1 DVR or on the YouTube app.
Now, are we trying to hit them in his mouth or near his mouth, or
They're just off his face.
Yeah,
just off his face?
I think I can. I believe I can tell by the way they feel on my skin.
Interesting.
And I know it sounds weird.
Size, texture, whatever it may be. The density of the cookie.
Yeah.
All those kind of things.
For sure. And hit me hard.
Okay. We'll see how well Jaybird does coming up. All right, Jaybird, we made the bold claim on Friday that Jaybird knows so much about Girl Scout cookies that you could actually throw them off his face and he could tell you what they are.
Now, do you want me blindfolded for this?
Yeah, I think we should do the blindfold just to make sure that it's all legit. And then we got to get the boxes of Girl Scout cookies that I believe we have in the other room.
We do. They're right here, sir.
Okay. How many different varieties do we have, Virginia?
1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5.
We've got 5. Okay.
Question. Will the new cookie, the Lemon Up, be featured in this?
You don't know.
Okay.
You don't know.
It's a possibility.
I guess if it's a cookie, you don't know the... And you might know this because you've said before that you like to take food that you really love and rub it on your face.
It was when I was younger, I would do that.
Okay.
When I was
You don't do Girl Scout cookies?
I don't, because that sounds real creepy.
I have a feeling he still rubs.
I don't rub.
This guy definitely rubs.
You don't know what you're talking about, Witchy.
You don't rub them all over your face.
But when I
Girl
was
Scouts. Girl Scouts.
When I was a kid, I would get Happy Meals. I didn't want it to end, and I didn't want to eat it right away because I was so excited.
Yeah.
And I would mush down my cheeseburger and put it on my face. It felt warm.
Yeah.
You've never done that as an adult.
I haven't.
I don't buy it.
Oh, go scratch, as you would say.
Okay, blindfold on here. Okay, we're going to take the cookie, and why don't you describe as it careens off your face. Virginia's going to throw it right at you.
So, V, if you could, try to get, like, the top of the cookie on my skin. If you can.
Gotcha.
If you
Okay.
can.
Yeah.
So you want it to hit you kind of flat?
Yes, if you can.
And Virginia, make sure you show off each cookie to KVJ TV so that our viewing audience can see what you're about to throw off his face here.
All right. This is cookie number 1.
Okay. All right. So if you're watching on KVJ TV, you know exactly what cookie is about to careen off of Jaybird's face.
You ready, Ski Daddy?
Yes, sir.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, bring in the pain.
Thin Mint.
That was a Thin Mint.
Yeah, I could smell it.
As it went whizzing by your face.
I mean, I'm not even kidding.
Wow.
I could smell it.
That's amazing.
They said it couldn't be done.
Okay. He is 1 for 1 so far. I really didn't think he's going to get 1. I'm like, okay, this is not going to work. Okay. All right, here we go. Girl Scout cookie number 2. We're throwing off Jaybird's face. He says he can identify it just by that. All right. If you're watching KVJ TV, Virginia's holding the cookie up right now to the camera.
Cookie number 2.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm trying to block it completely here.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Do me 3, 2, 1 so I can try to smell, too.
I will. In 3, 2, 1, bring in the pain.
Ooh, that was right in the eye socket.
That was right in the eye socket. I got good smell. I think it's a Lemon Up.
It's a Lemon Up! This guy's good.
It really isn't.
I mean,
you always.
You're a champion.
When it comes to this, it is really
You
amazing.
figure out a way to win. That's what champions do.
Well, let's celebrate too early.
Okay, I didn't think you were going to get 1. I can't believe we're here saying you're 2 for 2.
They do get more difficult.
This really is unbelievable. Okay. I thought this was going to fail miserably.
All right.
Okay.
I'm holding up to the camera cookie number 3.
All right. He's going to throw this off Jaybird's face. Can he tell what Girl Scout cookie this is?
I'm trying not to. Hold on. This thing keeps on squirting up.
Okay. What are you talking about?
I meant skirting up.
Move your mask a little so your nose is sticking out.
And put his microphone over by his mouth too, Virginia, if you would, please. Thank you.
Doing radio all wrong.
Okay, here we go.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
In 3, 2, 1, bring in the pain.
Tag along.
It's a tag along. How the hell?
What the heck? You have the dumbest skill set I've ever seen.
We should have put money on this.
It's unbelievable. I really can't even believe what you're so impressive at. This is amazing. I honestly, I would think this is some kind of parlor trick if I were watching this.
And there's no way for him to cheat because
No.
I am randomly going right now, just off the top of my head. Like, I didn't tell anybody the order or anything.
Dude, I don't cheat at these.
He's amazing.
It's 3 for 3. Only 2 more left. Already, you've beaten the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a winner.
Okay, he's doing the Miyagi rubbing the hands together here, getting ready for cookie number 4. It's a Girl Scout cookie.
Cookie number 4 is on KVJ TV.
All right, let's.
By the way, you're hitting me in a great spot.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do 3, 2, 1.
I
Just keep
pride
it going?
myself on my aim.
Yeah.
Okay, head up a little bit. I like to see your nose because I try to hit your nose area.
Okay, it does seem to be helping a little bit. Okay,
right.
Here we go.
It just keeps going. I just don't want people to call me out on anything.
You can't see.
I know.
You just can't. It's coming at you too fast. In 3, 2, 1, bring in the pain.
Oh, that's a tougher one. I think that's a peanut butter sandwich, but that's tough.
It's a peanut butter sandwich. How does he do it?
He's amazing.
He is amazing.
He really is.
That
This
was a
is
peanut
unreal.
butter sandwich.
Are you okay? Or
Yeah,
are you just okay? You're leaning over. I'm like, did we finally break the bird?
I've collected my thoughts.
Okay, all right.
want
You're 4 for 4. You've only got 1 more left. Going 4 out of 5. People aren't even going to believe this. Final Girl Scout cookie here. We're throwing them off of Jaybird's face.
Cookie
And
number
just
5?
by that, he's able to identify what these cookies are.
All right, this
Okay.
is cookie number 5 on KVJ TV.
Unreal. All right, here we go. This would be very impressive. A perfect score if he can get this one. The final Girl Scout cookie. Virginia's going to throw it off his face. Can Jaybird tell what it is just by that?
In 3, 2, 1.
I believe it's a Samoa.
Okay, you want another one? You want another shot?
It's not a Samoa. Would you like me to hit you again?
Yes.
In 3, 2, 1. Bring in the pain.
S'more.
It's a s'more!
Sorry, I feel guilty. I didn't go perfect. Damn it.
It's all right. You rebounded nicely. That's so unbelievable.
I mean, that was good.
My goodness. Wow.
The pride of our show is intact.
They have a very distinct smell and feel.
How's your lip?
I feel good.
You need to take this on the road with the Girl Scouts. Do you think they'd want to have like a thing, you on stage, little Girl Scouts throwing cookies off your face?
Hey,
would that be impressive to people? They'd be going, what have the Girl Scouts resorted to?
Hey, bring that middle-aged guy who has no kids on stage. We have this weird cookie game we're going to play.
I could put these cookies in the leaf blower and kick it up a bit.
I don't know if that works.
Does he get some kind of reward sash or a badge for this?
He should.
This should be something the Girl Scouts do. They should all start doing this. You get one of those little patches if you can identify 4 out of 5 Girl Scout cookies that they throw off your face.
Yeah, it's a cookie face chucking badge.
I like this.
Awesome.
I like this comment. His skills are as useful as a lawyer during the apocalypse.
Sums it up. Well, it is set. The Super Bowl is going to be coming to Miami here in just 2 weeks. We know exactly who is going to be playing in the games. Yesterday, you had the Kansas City Chiefs. They went on ahead and took care of business and brought the Titan Cinderella run to an end yesterday. And then the San Francisco 49ers, they took care of business against the Green Bay Packers. I know, Virginia, you wanted to have a little bit of balance in the color scheme. Unfortunately, you did not get your wish.
I know. You were right, though. You called it. You said the 49ers and the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't think it was anything impressive. Not like Jaybird, identifying Girl Scout cookies bouncing off his face. I just wanted the favorites.
I wanted that perfect score, baby.
I know. Still impressive, though. You rebounded nicely and got that.
Yeah.
So that's who we're going to see. It's going to be really, I think, a cool Super Bowl to see what's going on. One, you're going to have Nick Bosa. He plays with the San Francisco 49ers. He is a St. Thomas Aquinas high school grad. He's from Fort Lauderdale, so he's going to be able to play a Super Bowl. This is his first year, and he's already a dominating player. So he's going to be in the Super Bowl. I think that's kind of cool. And for the Kansas City Chiefs, this is their first Super Bowl since 1970.
Okay.
So it's been a long time. Casey's been waiting for this. So I think it's going to be really cool to see what's going on. Now, here's what I really like looking at this. Now, I don't know how many correlations you want to make between the San Francisco 49ers being in the Super Bowl and the Miami Dolphins, but The 49ers are the third team to reach the Super Bowl after a 4-win season. By the way, the Dolphins have, 5 this year? So I mean, theoretically, you could say...
It can be done.
It can be done. The Miami Dolphins could be in the Super Bowl next year. It wouldn't be anything too crazy.
Well, the fact that everyone was saying they were going to win a game all year, that's what everybody told me when I was in that cheerleading outfit. They won 5?
They won 5.
They kind of came on towards the end.
Yeah, they did really well. They've got, I think, a very solid coach. I think they've got, hopefully, a good plan. They've got a ton of draft picks. If they don't completely blow it in the draft, they could have a solid team. Now, I think it's probably still, I don't think the correlation is good because the reason why the 49ers struggled last year, they had a quarterback that was out and things like that. But, we'll see. And they had a great draft pick in Nick Bosa. The Dolphins are going to be able to square up against both next year. They play the Chiefs at Hard Rock Stadium unless they move the game to London or Mexico City, and then they play the 49ers on the road next season. So the Dolphins will get a shot at both Super Bowl teams going to be coming up. We'll see what exactly happens on that. There are some fun things, though, if you want to get involved with the Super Bowl. One thing I know that I am going to be taking part in is the Super Bowl experience.
Me too.
That's going to be fun. That is at the Miami Beach Convention Center. If you've got kids, especially 12 or younger, first of all, they get in for free.
Which is awesome.
And they will love it. There's a lot of activity. It's basically meant for them. They've got autograph sessions, football skill challenges. They got the Play 60 Zone. Youth football clinics are going on. In fact, I think Nick Bosa and his brother Joey are going to be doing a football camp for kids.
Nice.
I think there's one in Belle Glade's going to be going on. In fact, we've got an e-blast that has all the concerts, all the events, everything you want to do, all the information you need. If you want to get all of that in one convenient place, you can go and sign up for the KVJ e-blast that we send out. Just go to our website and put in your email address.
And when are the Ralstons going to drink in the NFL experience?
Here is the plan. In fact, I would recommend a lot of South Floridians do this. We are going to go this coming Saturday.
Oh, we're going Sunday.
Okay, yeah.
We already got our Bright Line tickets.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
All right, we might do either, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Saturday or Sunday, we're going to do it. Now, here's what you need to know. The reason why I would recommend going this coming weekend is because the following weekend, everybody from out of town is going to be in for the Super Bowl.
Exactly. You want to hit it with the locals when
right.
you can still move and breathe.
And I think that's kind of the reason why they're doing it, is South Floridians can check it out this coming weekend. It's going to be $20 too. It's a little bit cheaper. So if you go before the 29th, admission, because the adults have got to pay, is $20. And then it goes up to $40 the following weekend.
That's a great deal, though, if kids are free. And on the Bright Line, too, kids are free. So if you go to brightline.com and click through that way, and there's a Kids Are Free link, you can really have a wonderful family day and save yourself some cash.
If you want to get your tickets to the Super Bowl experience at the Miami Beach Convention Center, you can go to Ticketmaster.com to get them. And another note, we are going to be introducing Smash Mouth at the Palm Beach County's largest Super Bowl party at Clematis by Night on Thursday, January 30th. That's free for the whole family.
Woohoo! They
go on stage at 7:30. It starts at 6 p.m. But they're going to have a bunch of cool stuff that is going to be going on there. So you can come out and see us for that.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Yeah, so coming up in a second, I'll tell you about the trouble. Tekashi 69, the guy that ratted on all the gang members, what his troubles are and how much he's going to have to pay for security. That's coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, I don't know if you guys saw, but Celine Dion was local over the weekend, and she was doing a concert. And it was beautiful. A lot of my friends were there, and they were posting on social media. She did this gorgeous tribute to her mother that just passed away.
I think it was
that day.
That day.
Yeah, her mom died on Friday morning, I think. And then Friday night, she was on stage and did a whole tribute to her mother. Her mother was 92 and had been battling serious illness. So at least she saw it coming and it wasn't like an unexpected shocker. In other news, it looks like Paris Hilton's got a new show coming out. Are we excited?
No, not at all.
This is Paris is set to premiere on YouTube coming up in May.
I mean, I'm going to act like, oh, this is so dumb. I will probably end up watching some of it. Only because I like to hate watch.
Which project are you least excited about? You've got that from Paris Hilton. You got Kim Kardashian's new project she's doing on justice reform.
She's getting people out of prison, Bard.
And then Lindsay Lohan's got a new album in February.
I mean, the Lilo album, I'm kind of. I just like, in the Paris thing, it's not going to be good. But I'm going to come in here and go, oh, you won't believe how terrible this was.
Yeah.
And I'll watch
You can't wait to watch it.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
mark it in the calendar. It's called This is Paris, and it debuts on YouTube in May. In other news, I know my panda is all jazzed about the induction of so many of his favorites into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. And
He's wanting to go up to Cleveland. He's like, Kev, let's go to Cleveland. I'm like,
he's ready.
I was just there.
I know. I told him, I'm like, unfortunately for you, Kevin just went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but you didn't go to the induction ceremony.
No, I did not.
All of the people that are being inducted, well, except for the dead ones, perform.
If the dead ones performed, I would go.
Well, that's the ticket everyone wants to see. Yeah.
That's how you get me there.
You'll
again.
never get that.
Okay.
Would you consider going sans dead performance?
I would not be able to, unfortunately.
But you really would if they dug bodies up and they were kind of like zombie. They still sounded good, but they were very zombie-like. Do you go see them? Like
Probably,
a zombie
Biggie?
Zombie Elvis? Yeah, all of that.
Yeah, I think
I'd check it out.
Yeah.
And finally here, Tekashi 69 famously took the stand and told a lot of details that he probably shouldn't have about a lot of very scary gang members. And so now, shocking, he's having trouble finding security people that'll actually work for him because they're like, somebody's going to do a drive-by on him and I don't want to be standing there when the bullets fly. I mean, you know it's always a risk with any celebrities, but especially with Tekashi 69, they got a whole bunch of bodyguards. They asked like Justin Bieber's bodyguard. They asked a bunch of other gang guys, and they're like, hey, how much would you have to pay a security crew if you wanted to get them to cover Tekashi 69? And they all say it's going to have to be in the 7 digits. They say most people in the industry have sworn off the gig for any price. They don't care. They would not do it. I haven't seen any pictures of him out and about, too. I don't know where Tekashi is. Probably hiding somewhere.
Yeah.
In the middle of Iowa.
Probably should be.
Yeah. Probably should be. Mm-hmm. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by the Little Smiles Stars Ball. It happens Saturday, February 1st. So not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday. It's not too late for you to get involved and be a part of it with us. We would love to have you. Get your tickets now. You can still get a sponsorship and all kinds of fun. Go and connect to everything Little Smiles at kvjshow.com.
Got some celebrity birthdays going down here today. Some of the celebrities that having a birthday today. Say what up to Bill Maher. He's turning 64. All right. Paul Stanley, 68 today. Lead singer of Kiss.
Look, his audiobook was very good.
It was, huh?
It got me hooked.
Okay. Jaybird loves it. And Buzz Aldrin, the astronaut, is 90 today.
Did he or did he not see a space station on the moon? I don't know.
You don't know, huh?
Some people think he did.
You think he did, huh?
Some people think he did.
What does he say?
I believe he had said it was either him or Neil who had said something and then retracted it.
Oh. Okay, so he maybe said, yes, I have, but then he's like, no, I didn't.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe Buzz had a buzz?
I don't know, man.
Buzzed Aldrin.
I mean, it is in your name, so you're just fulfilling the prophecy.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday to Arnie Eldred. That is from Carrie. And happy birthday to Rosa from James II, James III, Puppy Zeus, and Kitty Sushi. So there you go. Just some of the birthdays going on here. You got a birthday? You can hit us up, mail@kvjshow.com. Okay, is it rude to text somebody happy birthday? Should you call them? One of Jaybird's aunts was a little put off because that's all he did was text happy birthday to her.
This particular day, it's put off a lot.
Yeah.
It just seems like.
Yeah,
this is the one that doesn't like our show.
Yeah.
You need to put her off your call list.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to do the nice thing and just say, hey, it was very generic. Hey, hope you have a great birthday. Love you. Something along those lines. And I've heard through the grapevine that I should have called, and it was a thing. So the reason why I brought it up was last week we were talking about text messaging and canceling plans, if that's rude or not.
Right.
Is it rude? And I'm really not at all close with her that much. So is it rude just to text happy birthday these days?
No.
I don't think it was either. Kind of old school she is.
Yeah. I think
miserable.
I think with a lot of people, you just kind of have to know the person because, you know, just even 2 weeks ago, I was reading about that one etiquette expert who's saying that a lot of people don't even want the message now. Voicemail's rude. You should just text people because it's easier to deal with. And I think you just have to know because I think that there is a divide between how old somebody is and what they would like.
You are right.
Older people likely are going to want a call. But to me, parents, siblings, your own kids, your very best friends, they get a call, something more personal for a birthday. Other than that, if it's an acquaintance or an extended family member, a happy birthday via text should be enough. And if they're not happy with that, then
okay, for
kiss
example,
it.
I got Bigfoot's birthday coming up. That got my kidney brother on Saturday. Now let's just say I was out of town and I couldn't make it to his party, and I just texted him happy birthday and didn't call him. Am I rude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am rude. All right.
Yeah, that's your close friend. I think it's different.
Yeah.
Extended family that you don't like, they get a text.
We don't do that to us. We sometimes we don't even wish each other happy holidays sometimes. But is that because we see each other so much?
Yeah, I mean, we're sick of each other. I don't want to speak for you guys, but
yeah, I think it's understood. Yes, happy holidays. We say that as we
love
walk
each
off.
other.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what's happened today is, and here's maybe other people share the situation I'm in, is it's so easy to get a hold of somebody. People are a lot more accessible than they were 10, 15, 20 years ago. And what happens is through social media and text and everything else is you will wind up on average, whether it be your birthday, whether it be Christmas or one of those days, is you start getting 15, 20, who knows how many text messages or, you know, announcements on Facebook. And then as you sit there and respond to them, then I've kind of been like going, hey, you want to join the family? You're going to sit there and, you know, so you can kind of be.
you can check out because you're answering all these messages. And it's a daunting task when you look and you see, 47 messages. I gotta thank each person. It's a lot.
Well, if I was to call this aunt up, all it'd be like probably 10 to 15 minutes long. It would probably be a lot of, why are you doing that on the show? She didn't like Ann. So she talks trash about Ann. So it's like, I don't want to talk to you.
Well, this is what happens in life. Unfortunately, if you're a miserable person, people are going to distance themselves from you.
For sure.
And that's tough. And you got nobody to blame but yourself. It's not their fault. It's your fault.
And if you have no friends, it's probably because you have a bad energy.
Yeah, well, she got bad energy. This one does.
Somebody texted and said, gratitude, not attitude. Don't try to find an issue. Just be happy somebody even said happy birthday. That's it.
I like that one.
They took a second. They thought about you. And that today, with our crazy, hectic world, that to me is just saying something.
Well, so I think, too, some people get to it. Not everybody, of course. I think if you're miserable or even miserable light in your youth, I think you get to an age that it just kind of it explodes, and then you're just miserable till the day you die.
Right. You can go one way or the other.
Yes.
Well, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, did you do something for the first time this weekend or maybe for the last time? You can let us know what that was, 877-979-WRMF. Call or text that in. And we started the poll on Friday. What are the best things to do in Fort Lauderdale? If you're going to be going there or if you're inviting family in, they're going to be coming. What are the top 5 things our audience said that you must do in Fort Lauderdale? We'll tell you what that was next.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, on Friday, we were talking about what are the best things to do in Fort Lauderdale. You gave us your suggestions, and then we did a web poll to see what people would say. And to me, I love knowing these kind of things because you may have somebody that comes in from out of town, and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to show you around. Then you're always like, I always had that brain fart, like, okay, what do we do here? And if you have kind of like this list, we'll put together the top 5 or so places from each big town here. If you're looking for some ideas on stuff to do, maybe there's something on here you never even thought of. But when ranking them out, our audience said the best things to do in Fort Lauderdale. Number 1 was Las Olas. Doing a little bar hopping there, or you can check out all the restaurants. It's just a nice long strip of both. Beautiful place to check out. Funky Buddha, the brewery in Oakland Park, was second on the list, Virginia.
I love it over there.
I thought that was very impressive. It's likely one of the largest breweries. I think it's the biggest brewery in South Florida. I think it's the second biggest in the state. And I think you could argue it's the largest tap room.
So do they have a big old like tub where they put all the beer at?
No.
In there? It's not like that at all?
So.
Okay,
No.
they don't make it, or they're like bottling it there?
They do bottle it there, yeah.
Okay. I thought they had like a big old like machine that all the beer goes through.
Well, they have a machine, yeah. They do like the whole back end, because I think it used to be a Sears store or something like that. So it was a big old department store, and they still have space there. So in the back, yeah, they do have their bottling and canning line where it's coming through, and it kind of does that. So that's part of it there.
If you were allowed to, would that be kind of a cool thing to swim in? Like all that beer, or that not be your game?
No, I don't think I'd want to. I don't, the vats are kind of smaller, too.
I'd rather see you guys working the line like Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
They don't even, you know what? It's not like the old days. They don't have people working the line.
Oh, it's not
that
like
I saw.
It's not like that old reference Virginia just made, Laverne
From the
and Shirley.
70s, yeah. A 40-year-old reference.
The old people got it. Where you at, old people?
They heard it, and then they died after laughing.
They thought they heard it. Like, did she just can't turn it up?
Laverne and Shirley. Oh, I was 60 back then.
I love me some Laverne and Shirley.
I love that song.
And Squiggy, it's the best. Squiggy all day.
Number 3 on the list, best things to do in Lauderdale, the Broward Theater. I was kind of surprised to see that all the way up at number 3.
Okay.
But there you go. Beach Place, people were into there. You got all kinds of little places to check out. They got the Hooters there. They now have that Taco Bell that serves alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah, that again does not seem like a great idea. I
Right
just
across the
feel
street
like
from Fort Lauderdale Beach, yeah.
someone's definitely fighting over a Mexi Melt.
Yeah. That's a
They
fun
don't
little
make
strip.
Mexi Melts anymore.
And that's why there's going to be a fight. They'll be drunk and they can't handle the truth.
Then you had a tie with the South Florida Science Museum and Revolution Live to see some live music. So some of the hot spots there in Fort Lauderdale. Himmershey also was one of the areas that people were liking. So thank you for voting on that. We'll get all those details posted up if you're ever going to be going to Fort Lauderdale and you're not from there and you want to know, hey, what do people do here? We'll let you know with that. Is there something you did for the first time or the last time this weekend? Somebody texted in and said, I've been a Chiefs fan for 31 years, and the Chiefs just won the AFC yesterday. Yeah, this is the first time since 1970 they're going to the Super Bowl.
Good for you.
And they are a great fan base. I lived in Kansas City for 2 years and went to several games at Arrowhead Stadium where they played the game yesterday, and they love their Chiefs.
The Kansas City Royals has a great fan base
They
as
do.
well. They're very loyal.
They support their teams. It is a great town, great people, great fans. So very happy to see them get a Super Bowl. Said, so I got this ticket to the Super Bowl, and I yet don't know how I'm going to pay for it. But I bought the ticket.
Wow. So you bought the ticket and you don't know how to pay for it? So maybe you put it on a credit card?
Probably, yeah.
My sister was contemplating doing that, and they were looking, and the tickets, like a couple of weeks ago before the Saints got eliminated, at that point the tickets were $4,000 for cheap seats.
Wow. Are you serious?
Per ticket. $4,000. I was like, Maggie, there's no way. Even if I had the money, I would not pay. Even if the Saints were in it, $4,000. I'm sorry.
I mean, you'd have to be able to get on the field, and I don't know, man. Not just sitting cheap seats for $4,000. It's not worth it to me.
I can't imagine what the ticket would cost to get on the field. To get like those Jerry Rice tickets that he had when he was watching San Francisco. Like, if you're on the field, you probably pay $30,000.
We were talking, with some of the parties that they have, and there are some parties that the cheapest ticket, is going to be $500, and you can easily, and not even kidding, one of those things, you can $150,000, So you can spend as much money as you possibly want when it comes to the Super Bowl.
And because everything's like all these corporate sponsors and corporate money and big people flying in town and private jets, and so the price of everything just goes sky high. So if you're a Kansas City fan, if you're like just a down home barbecue eating fan, you can't afford that. Who can afford $4,000?
Right now, what you're looking at, if you're looking at, a lot of people know Hard Rock Stadium. If you're looking the top row, pretty much right at the end, section 332. So I'm looking at right now. That is upper level end zone.
Okay.
And you're 15 rows back, $5,000.
Jeez.
Each, $5,000 each. So a pair would be $10,000. I assume is what that is. Yeah, it looks like it's just a ticket. One ticket, $5,000, upper deck end zone.
So if you took a chance and you bought them a couple weeks ago, maybe they were cheaper before you knew the teams that were going to be in it?
Well, that's just it. Yeah, you could take a gamble on it.
But it sounds like it's a smart gamble. If my sister was looking at the cheapest seats and they were $4,000 2 weeks ago and now they're $5,000, it's get them, sell them.
Will they serve specialty food at the concession stand because it's a Super Bowl? Will they have different items?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine they'll probably be mixing it up a little bit.
They'll probably bring some Kansas City barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh, I am so hungry this morning.
Let's hope.
It's like different kind. Like I haven't eaten in 9 days or something. Kind of
really.
Hungry. And that's not the. I ate so much up until like 11 p.m. last night.
I got a bag of Girl Scout cookies here for you.
I have been thinking about that.
Yeah.
They're kind of taunting me.
How much would you pay? It is the 72 Club. That's named after the Miami Dolphins' undefeated Super Bowl team in 1972. Your lower level 50-yard line.
Oh, my gosh.
Per ticket, how much do you pay? So you can guess the closest to one ticket in the 72 Club right now. How much is it going for on Ticketmaster, Virginia?
One ticket in the 72 Club is going to set you back $17,000.
$17,000, Shaper. What do you think?
It's $35,000.
You're going to go with $35,000. You are super close. $33,600 per ticket.
What the actual hell?
Yeah.
If I had one of those tickets from a corporate sponsor gives it to you, I'm selling it. There's no way I'm going to the game. I can't sit in a seat knowing it costs $33,000.
Well, for 90% of the world, that's life-changing money.
Yeah.
If you want to sit lower level, right around the 5 to 15-yard line, you're looking at $8,000 a ticket. If you want to go end zone, lower level, $6,000 a ticket for the Super Bowl. So it looks like the most expensive ticket that I'm seeing right now that is available that you can get is the 72 Club, and that is a $33,600 ticket.
Wow.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see over the next, week and 2 weeks what happens, Do the prices go up? Do they go down? Do they fluctuate, and how? I'm fascinated by all that.
And for the third year in a row, chicken wings are the number one food for the Super Bowl. People love chicken wings. It's the number one ranked.
Chicken wings are great.
3 years in a row.
It's bad news for chickens.
Yes, it is.
Great news for us. That's some good stuff. All right, coming up here in a second, it's about time to do some call outs. We got Jaybird, got to call out somebody and got to get called out himself. I think there's a lot of good stuff going on.
I got to
here.
call somebody out?
Well, there's somebody.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
You forgot who you're mad at?
Yes.
There's so many people, Virginia. All right, who are you calling out today? 877-979-WRMF. Hit us up right now. Call or text into the KVJ show. Okay, we got some call them outs here. Who do you need to call out for their bad or even good behavior? 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Now, Jaybird, I guess you've got somebody that you need to call out or something that went... Is this worthy of a call them out?
Not really. I think I've already complained enough today about my aunt from Rhode Island. Let's not make this a whole
Okay.
bitch fest.
So you want people to bitch about you?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But I will say Denny's does have to call me out because we had a very weird, eerie Sunday yesterday.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a feature about this. You were talking about it earlier with myself and Virginia. We haven't gotten the full story yet, but apparently it might have caused Denny's an almost sleepless night.
Well, Denny's couldn't sleep. There was at a point where Denny's even contemplated calling the cops, and you all know Denny's don't ever call the cops.
What could have happened that would make Denny's even consider that?
I'll let Denny's take the floor.
So I was going over to Bird's house. I shot him a text message saying, "Hey, I'll walk on over here shortly." That could be at any time between now and the next 15 minutes as I prep things.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk over there and I knock at the door.
Prep things. Yeah. Yes.
So I walk down the sidewalk. I get to his house and I knock on the door and there's no response. I don't hear a dog or anything. So I'm like, all right, he did just text me. He just fed Chewy. There's a chance he's probably walking the dog. So I walked out to the parking lot and I looked and his car was there. So I'm like, all right, he didn't leave. So I just posted up on his porch, sat down, and started watching YouTube videos until he came walking up. Well, he comes walking up, and he goes, "Didn't you just see me at your apartment?" And I was like, "No, what are you talking about?" And he goes, "Well," he's like, I figured I was walking Chewy. I'd just walk back with you on the way back. I'd walk Chewy over by your apartment, and we'd walk together back to my place.
By the way, it's really hard not to run into somebody.
It is.
I
It's
mean,
very tricky.
The fact that I did not run into him on the way to his, like, just trying to go out and walk Chewy was weird in itself. So we missed each other.
So I was like, "What are you referencing?" And he goes, "Well, I was outside your gate, and I was yelling, 'Yo, Denny's, what's up? Yo, Denny's.'" And then he said he saw the blinds get pulled to the side. A figure stared at him and then closed them.
Which was weird because it was like, I'm like, why is Denny's ignoring me? That's not what Denny's would do. Because I go, "Denny's, what's up?" I swear to you, Virginia, I saw a person in Denny's place open the blinds, look at me, and then close the blinds. I even saw a shirt.
Question.
Yes.
Well, I was sober.
Yeah, well, so that's why it all came into question.
Right.
That's why
I was stone cold sober.
No alcohol.
No, not a drop.
No smoky.
No.
Smoky. No edibles. No little
Nothing.
special gummy bear.
I mean, I don't do peyote. I'm not hallucinating that
All right.
stuff.
Look, I have to ask the question.
You're right,
Because everybody's thinking it.
They are thinking that now. I was sober as a judge.
Well, so I knew Bird wasn't joking because he was serious when he asked me, "Well, who's at your house?" And I'm like, "No one." I'm like, "No one's home. I just locked it up and walked over." And his text message was from 16 minutes ago, me saying, "Hey, are you home?" Because I had just knocked at his door and didn't hear a response.
Yeah.
So I'd been sitting there for 16 minutes. So he saw somebody pull the curtain aside, close it. He thought I was ghosting him, like trying to avoid him because I had somebody over or something.
I was a little hurt.
So he was annoyed the whole walk over, and he comes back and he's like, "So what are you avoiding me?" And I'm like, "I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're referencing." And he's like, "I saw somebody at your house."
And then we were both kind of freaked out, so it got dark. Then I had to walk him home because his wife wasn't back yet.
Yeah, so Jen, it's
he was
today.
scared.
Teachers are off today.
You didn't go right back home immediately?
No, we didn't.
No.
You waited and you left the burglar in your house?
Well, so I figured it had to be a miss. He may have saw something, or maybe Jen. So I texted Jen. I was like, just checking all peripherals that it could be. We're sitting at his house. It starts getting dark. It gets dark early. And I'm like, I don't want to walk home now. I'm like, there's clearly somebody in my house. You saw somebody looking through my window.
The paranoia.
He described a shirt he saw and everything. And I'm like,
it had red. I swear to God.
Did you see a face?
Yeah, man. I saw.
Was it male, female?
It looked like a dude.
What was the age?
It looked like a dude, probably someone in their 30s. That's why I assumed it was Denny's. Just kind of.
What kind of skin tone, hair color, that kind of stuff?
I mean, I thought it was Denny's. So
he thought I was peeking, saw it was him, and then closing it. Maybe I was on the phone, or maybe I had
dark hair then.
Well, because I didn't get. It didn't hit me that as odd because I thought, I'm like, all right, he's either talking to his mom and he can't come out right now or something like that. And so I walked back, and when he was in my patio, I go, "Dude, do you teleport here? How did you get here?"
He was asking me questions as if he just saw me. That's how I knew he wasn't lying or doing a prank on me.
I feel like I was losing my mind. What am I seeing?
Well, so he was so convinced that I'm like, I don't want to walk home now.
This
I'm like,
is like the
somebody...
HBO show The Outsider. I'm not even lying. I'm watching a show where they've got one guy, and they've got him on video and everything, and he's two places at the same time, and he's very sinister in what he's doing in one of those places.
Well, I've been very involved in watching Twilight Zone again. So all that time I go, am I just watching too much stuff and I'm seeing things? But then I'm like, am I hallucinating?
This is The Outsider.
I'm telling you, Virginia, I saw a person in his place.
Oh, he was so convinced. I'm like, he had to have seen somebody in my house. That's why I had him walk me home, and we cleared my.
Maybe it was a ghost.
It was a lot. That's what. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't
So
believe.
what are the options? The options are: is it you're mistaken, or maybe it's the wrong apartment?
No. So it definitely was not the wrong apartment.
We checked all that.
Okay.
Because there was a stain right by his little area
On the sidewalk.
And
Classy.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it was from
not my stain.
It was from the sprinkler, and it was the shape of the male private part.
It was a perfect
You have a
resemblance.
penis stain?
Yes.
At
Well,
your house?
so that's how we cleared that he had been there, because I had seen that stain too, and it looks like a giant dong.
It does. In fact, it's quite remarkable. That's how I knew.
Such a twisted story.
Well, this is why it felt so real.
It felt so real.
The dog felt real.
Oh, then we go back to his place.
That's what she said.
When it was dark and nothing seemed
I had him
askew
walk
or
with me.
amiss.
We checked every room. We checked all the closets behind shower curtains, and then after.
Did you look under the beds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only thing I could think of as the rational thing is when I go, hey, yo,
You're the rational
Well,
one.
I know, I get it, dude. But I go,
Yeah.
yo, Denny's, yo, what's up, Peace Train? Only thing I can think of is maybe the cat.
How do you
moved it,
mistake a?
and I
But
don't
that's
know,
what
You
that's
said
how
you
you
saw
can't.
a figure.
Well, I'm like,
you saw a face.
The cat did that and then put a shirt on of Denny's. That's the only-
But you saw a face, right?
I did. I
And a
swear.
shirt.
I saw someone go like this.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm staring. We're staring back at each other, and then they close, and I wait for him to come out, and he never came out.
And then he was like, "What the heck?" and walked back to his apartment where I was sitting.
So you're hallucinating, or you're wrong, or there was an intruder in Denny's place, or there was a ghost. Those are the only three options I can see right now.
You guys have finally just smoked too much pot. This is it. Your life's like a dream
Well-
from here on out.
We cleared the whole apartment, and Bird had left, so everything was cool. I was feeling all right. But any noise I heard I had the creeps at this point, to where everything made me feel like somebody was behind me. And the one thing I didn't check was Jen had done a bunch of laundry, so there was a giant pile on my bed. I was so afraid somebody was just hiding under it. I grabbed a golf club and I was poking it before I went to bed, just seeing if I could. And thank God there was nothing there. But Jen was out at a party, so she didn't get in till late. I was terrified by myself.
Poor sweet Denny's had to go to bed all by himself in the cloak of night.
You got to clear the house while it's still daylight. So as soon as you guys met up and you started talking about the fact that there was somebody possibly in your apartment, that's when you go.
Well, I was
You
kind
don't
of.
wait till the sun sets.
I was afraid to go back because I was like, if they're robbing me, I'd rather they just rob me and left.
Right,
instead
take
of
my things
attack-
peacefully. Don't take my life.
I'd rather come back to the aftermath of being robbed than attacked.
What if they got the shrimp?
That would be devastating.
I just don't know what I saw. It's plain
But he was so
game.
convinced. I got the legit creeps.
He's very convinced now.
I am. Like, I
He's
don't-
freaking himself out again.
He is.
I don't doubt that I saw something, but I don't want to read the text messages.
Let me see a couple other column outs that we got that people text in here. 877-979-9763. Somebody said, I want to call it the a-hole who ran me off the road on I-4, causing me to crash into a concrete barricade.
Oh my gosh.
Spending my Monday waiting to find out if my car is totaled.
You hit the concrete barricade?
Apparently so.
That's horrifying.
Now, did they leave the scene of the accident, or are they?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Oh man, that's
Dang.
stinks. That happens a lot, by the way. There's a lot of hit and run crap going on out there.
No, there is. Somebody said, I want to call out the woman who decided to wash her entire car at the gas pumps with the squeegee.
I've done that.
Every pump was filled up at the time, and people were waiting, and the squeegee bath actually made her car look worse.
It does, because that water is filthy. So
Right.
just go through the car wash, spend the $10. It's not going to help your case because that squeegee car wash is broke down.
It's gross water.
Somebody said, calling out all the snowbirds that are making doctor's appointments. I'm having a terrible shock of my foot from a nerve, and I can't walk right now. And I can't see my doctor for over a week and a half because they come here and they take all the appointments.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a tough time of year to get sick. So there you go. And even a few positive call outs today. Calling out my husband who booked our first family vacation to Colorado in March. It'll be my first time seeing snow. I'm excited.
Ooh.
And my mom and dad celebrated their 29th wedding anniversary yesterday. Happy anniversary, Monte and Kelly. So there you go. The good and the bad. Got anything else you want to throw at us? 877-979-WRMF. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes. I don't know if Jaybird is ready to compete, but I believe that producer Denny's is. I saw this video over the weekend that people were doing on Instagram. It's kind of a new challenge. Do you know what?
Is it balloon popping again?
Oh, you guys got something coming to you. Don't you worry
We do,
about
huh?
that. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's got something coming to you.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you ever seen the fruit by the foot snacks?
Yes.
Yeah, they come in delicious flavors. It is a long strip of a delicious, chewy, fruity snack.
I like to put it in a big ball and just kind of suck.
It's like a new fruit roll-up, but it's skinnier.
Yes. So they've got like berry tie-dye, razzle booblets flavor, strawberry scream flavors, ninja power punch. So what it is, it's a long strip. Denny's is showing it off here on KVJ TV.
Ooh. Smells good.
Yeah. So what the challenge is here, it's a race, a fruit by the foot race. It's 3 feet long, the fruit by the foot. So you start by just putting it in your mouth, and whoever can suck it up all the way into the mouth, 3 feet worth of the fruit snack wins.
I'm going against
Yes,
Denny's.
you are.
I mean, y'all, I love me Denny's, but I'm going to have to destroy him.
Are you saying there's zero chance?
It's going to be a bloodbath. Sweet Denny's. I don't mean to. I mean, it's going to be awful. It's not going to be close.
I know. I get the only thing in my favor is that this is fruit. You're not a big fan of it.
Yeah, it's kind of like eating healthy,
Yeah.
but it's also like candy.
It's like candy. This ain't no fruit.
There's nothing healthy in
I know
it.
that fructose smell.
How badly do you think you'll beat Denny's?
I think it's
Put it in
go-
terms of seconds.
Denny's won't even know what hit him. It'll be quicker than when I punched Suits the other day. And Suits
Really?
went down, yeah.
Suit still is not walking right.
His shoes still missing.
I don't think Denny's has got it built in him.
You don't think you can do this?
It's been a long time since I had one of these too.
Suits, do you think you'd be a better competitor here? Jaybirds very kind of Suits, I don't think he'd be very good. I know Virginia's on her diet over
I
here.
want a piece of this.
Bring
Put you on your
it.
diet.
Yeah,
Can
we
you
can
do
all
it?
three.
I don't know.
one
Can you
piece.
do it
I'll
without
just-
swallowing?
Yeah, well, I always have to swallow. I'm eating it.
All right.
Yummy.
Okay.
I'm
All
on my
right.
diet, but hopefully
It's one thing.
it's
Okay.
one thing.
All right.
I
Okay.
think it's only 70 calories.
Oh, yeah.
70 calories, I'm good. I'll
Yeah.
just skip my tangerine. I won't eat a tangerine later.
Yeah, so it's fruit for fruit.
Well, now it got interesting.
Yeah, now what do you think, Jaybird?
I'm still going to take her down, but she's the best we've got.
So how much do you think you beat Virginia by?
I beat her within a good 5 seconds.
Bring it, Jerby.
And so you beat Denny's by how badly?
I
If you
mean,
beat
I just
Virginia by
think-
5.
Denny's didn't even get out the gate.
Okay. All right. Get your fruit all ready. We're going to come back in a second. You can watch on KVJ TV. We'll line them up. Who is the fastest fruit by the foot eater on the KVJ show?
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
It's kind of a viral challenge going around right now. It's the fruit by the foot snack. And what you do is you get a couple competitors together. You get the fruit by the foot, which, by the way, it is a long 3-foot strip of a fruit snack, kind of like a long, skinny fruit roll-up,
Oh, we got strawberry.
and various flavors.
Oh, it
You can
smells
get it.
wonderful in
Smells
here.
so good. I'm kind of excited because I have to do this for work.
Yeah, right?
I'll skip my tangerine.
It's
That
70,
thing looks old and tired anyway.
70 calories. You blink off those calories.
70 calories is nothing.
Nothing.
So I'm going to have our 3 competitors here, Virginia, Jaybird, and Denny's. Why don't you guys line up so we can get one shot here on KVJ TV,
Yep.
right?
We
Question.
could all get on this camera right here.
Question:
Okay.
Can we set up a couple ground rules here before we get?
Yeah, set up the rules. What do you think?
Well, what do you? You're running this show.
Well, it's a very simple thing. You just put the tip in your mouth of the strip. There you go. Just the first little part, right like that. Okay. Then I say on your mark, get set, go. Your hands have to be behind your back. You cannot have them forward. And then you're using your mouth.
Anyway, you can't use your mouth.
Yes, trying to get in your mouth. Obviously, you can't use your hands. So it's all about your mouth technique.
I'm ready.
We will see how long it takes here.
I got a big mouth, but I also have a big tongue. Will it get in the way?
I don't know. I guess you just got to figure out how you're going to do this. Jaybird thinks he's going to win.
Look, Denny's, look. I can touch my tongue with my nose.
Oh, that's impressive.
I got a big tongue.
I don't think mine will reach.
All right, going to run time on everybody here to see how long it takes for you to do this. Jaybird thinks he's going to win. Virginia will come in second, and Denny's third. Is he going to be right? Okay, let's see here. All right, competitors, get ready. On your mark, get set, and go. Okay. Obviously, lots of good sucking is going on here. Jaybird is going pretty quick. Virginia is right there, though. Denny's is actually keeping competition with this. Virginia's in the lead. Virginia is only just about maybe 3-4 inches away. Hold up. We have got it. Wow. Shock the world. Check this out. Oh, my goodness.
Did he do it?
Jaybird still has a good foot left of fruit snack. Let's break this down because this is the exact opposite of what Jaybird said it was going to be. Our winner by about maybe 2 to 3 inches is Denny's over Virginia.
Wow.
And Jaybird was a slug bringing up the rear.
I think I was enjoying it too much.
Wow. You know, y'all did that in just, what was that, about less than 20 seconds is what it took.
These are good.
Oh, they're so
They're
good.
delicious, aren't
It's
they?
almost like you want to keep going back for more.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Wow. Denny's, the dark horse winner, Virginia second, Jaybird, wow, and you got whooped.
I got whooped. I talked trash. It's a sad day.
If you could get like a good, you had to stick your tongue out far and get a good lick. And
Yep.
you draw it in with a big, good lick. My tongue kept slipping.
Is it, so if you're doing this challenge, a lot of people aren't, it's fun, it's a cheap little thing you can do on your TikTok, whatever. I think you'd even do it in the time of a TikTok video.
TikTok challenge.
Yeah, so what would you say, Virginia? What is the challenge? Where do you go?
For me, what I should have done more from the beginning, I only figured this out halfway through. Take the tongue and try to pull it
Lift
in.
it.
Lift it and pull it with your tongue.
Okay.
If I could do it all again, I would just say, Bird, don't savor it. Don't enjoy it. This is a competition, baby. You're acting like you're having a snack.
You got to show up.
That's twice now, even with the waffle challenge. I went in just trying to eat
Yeah.
and enjoy it.
Boy,
You're getting
got
old
whooped.
and slow over there.
I have.
Come on, Boomer, show up.
I've lost my edge and I've eaten it.
There is another challenge that is going on TikTok, too. It's fun for all these little challenges that is going on there. I know my wife is way into TikTok.
I love TikTok. It's fun.
Do you have favorites and do you have least favorites?
I mean, I don't watch it with that much knowledge of who I'm watching. I just, whatever scrolls up on my feed, me and Rocco share a TikTok.
You do? Okay.
So he's very active on TikTok. He makes lots of TikTok videos. I don't, but he's on my account.
Some people do them well, some people not so much.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't do them well. He's 4.
There's a lot of bad on the internet.
Wow, there's a lot of bad on TikTok.
I like half of TikTok sucks, but the other half I am pretty impressed with.
That's life, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few videos that, are impressive. I'm like, that's good. But then there's just a lot. Like, I already have my least favorite, and my wife keeps showing me the videos. Patrick Mahomes, who's the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, is going to the Super Bowl. His brother is, just kind of a tag along. He gets all the perks of being,
all the perks, none of the works.
Yes. And he does the worst TikTok videos.
Well, now you got to watch it just for okay.
Well, but he thinks they're great. You can tell.
Oh,
and it's
that's
him
awesome.
bad dancing, and they're just nonstop. And then they had his girlfriend on yesterday. Of course, she's got field passes. She's up in the box.
The girlfriend of the player or the
girlfriend of
of
Patrick
the brother?
Mahomes. And so there was a debate on who's more annoying, Patrick Mahomes' girlfriend or his brother.
He's surrounded by douches.
Oh, my. It was all because of TikTok. Yeah, it was driving me crazy.
That's funny.
There's another challenge that's going on. There's some guys that are on there that are saying that you can actually tell what is going on because of taste bud receptors that are actually all over your body. They're not just in your mouth. And so they're making TikTok videos where they're putting soy sauce on their genitalia to see if they can tell what it is.
So supposedly you're able to tell. I don't believe this. You cannot put your private parts in a sauce and tell.
So this is a TikTok thing.
Okay.
There's TrickTok.
Okay.
It's videos that are showing you how to have some hack in life and do something cool, but it's a lie. It's not real. It doesn't really work in real life, but this is a theme.
The soy sauce, you really can't taste it through your privates. And I have so much soy sauce right now.
Are you sure?
No, I don't think we are. We have audio of the person describing it, and they're trying to sound legit.
But have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it.
Just asking. I mean,
a lot of people. If he has it, a lot
journalist.
of people have.
I guess you're right. Dealing with the story we're talking about, it's a fair question.
I'm a journalist.
I hear you. I shouldn't have got so defensive. Makes me look guilty.
Yeah, so they're saying that I guess we have got like taste buds on different parts of our body.
What?
And all over. And they swear that they can taste it. That is their whole thing. But I don't know if you can. They've actually asked a doctor, and he said, well, we probably can. It does sound like we do have taste buds. He said just because you do have taste buds in that area doesn't mean you can physically taste those flavors.
So we have them in that area?
That is what, according to in this story that I'm reading, one doctor is...
What doctor? Can I see his credentials real quick?
One doctor is trying to claim that, yes, you do have taste buds in that region, but it doesn't mean that it's going to work like the taste buds that are in your mouth.
Is he a doctor the same way that Jay Bird's a minister? Because you can buy that certificate online for $39.
Thank you for reminding me. I have to kind of re-up that thing. You can do a whole renew.
I can have somebody make you a fake one.
No, they give you a placard and everything. It's really cool.
So has anybody actually seen this TikTok video? Has anybody actually even tried it?
Bird, will you go in the bathroom and just try it really fast? I don't want to see it in here, but...
No, I'm not putting my privates in soy sauce.
Has anybody tried it? I'm just curious if anybody would swear that they've done it and it works.
Plus, you know me, I'm a honey mustard man.
And is that the only other place on your body where you have taste buds?
Yeah, can I dip my weenus in some honey mustard?
Your elbow?
Yes.
And would that work?
Would that work? I don't think it would. But you know how sometimes people eat garlic or raw onions and it seeps through their pores?
I think it's because it's in your bloodstream.
Now, if you, let's say, because I feel like if you ate garlic or something that seeped through your pore.
Yes, I get very stinky.
If you sweat out garlicky kind of sweat and I tasted that, would it taste like garlic?
I think so.
Oh, that is gnarly.
I think if you get it in your system internally, like you've ingested it, then you can sweat it out. You can smell like it. I absolutely think that's real.
That is so gross.
And you have a giant booger, just heads up.
I know. I got such bad snot. I've been trying to blow my nose for the last 20 minutes. I feel like this is the only time we were never in commercial. I can feel
Denny's, your boy's got a booger.
And the whole time I'm waiting, Virginia's going to call me out. I just know this is going to be embarrassing.
It's dangling.
Well, let me just...
Don't you put that on my sweater.
It does say other parts of your body do have taste buds. Our nose, our stomach, for instance. They say...
On the outside of your tummy?
Upper esophagus, the cheek, and epiglottis. You have taste buds. That's kind of crazy.
Where the heck is your epiglottis?
I don't know.
I think you know.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of people saying there's no way this can be legit.
There's no way. Somebody's got to call us that has either done it or can just go do it real quick.
Yeah. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's almost...
It's one of those TikTok tricks. I bet you.
You think it's TikTok? Okay.
Yeah, you put a hot sauce there. Everyone can taste it. Oh, gotcha. Good hot sauce, Peen.
I can't believe you did it. You're so stupid.
Yeah. Okay. So they say the study shows that there were taste receptors inside your body, meaning cells that are meant to be taste buds throughout your organs, not on the outside of your body.
Well, here's my question. Let's just say for giggles, this was true, and you could taste things through that, and science just kind of unlocked this new thing. Do you try it? Do you try to eat your food that way?
No, because, I mean...
What if it said it's guaranteed to taste at least 15% better? You got to try it then.
Still, you can't absorb it through you can't eat it through your dong.
I hear you.
If you can, put that on TikTok.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd like to see you eat a sub with your dong.
That'll be how you go viral.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Don't know if you've heard about this 560-pound ISIS supporter.
How much should he weigh?
560 pounds.
Good Lord. I mean, somebody needs to get it together.
He's a bedridden terrorist, apparently.
I'm not as scared of him.
Yeah. I guess, though, he has, from his bed, orchestrated some terrible things like the bombing of a mosque.
Well, you know, he's not doing it himself. He's got to have people.
Right. He's just calling the shots in between bites of falafel or whatever he's eating. His nickname, Jabba the Jihadi. and they just arrested him. Apparently in Iraq, Iraqi forces got him, and they said he was so big that they had to load him onto the flatbed of a truck after they caught him.
Well, he's going to lose that weight real quick when they lock him up.
Yeah, maybe.
Bread and water tends to take the pounds off quick.
Yeah, I wonder what they get there in the in Jihadi jail.
I would love if they printed out a menu.
In Jihadi jail?
Yeah, just to say, what do they really get?
Something tells me it's not as sweet as, like, say, American jails.
Do you really think it's just bread and water? Or even maybe worse than that?
It's probably like a flatbread or pita kind of bread.
And is it once a day?
I don't know.
Is it twice a day?
It might save his life.
I was watching that Vietnam documentary I was telling you guys about, and they were talking about the prisoners of war, and some days they'd only get one meal, and some days they wouldn't know if they'd get a meal. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That's how it should be when you're in jail. It shouldn't ever be like, oh, we're good. 3 square meals. We're all tight.
But
you should have to worry a little bit.
But these are prisoners, though, of war. So
Yeah.
there's
No, not
like
those.
there's like rules.
But this guy, this terrorist guy, I hope he worries.
Okay. Well, we'll see if he loses any weight on the Jihadi jail diet. A 72-year-old guy in eastern China was constipated earlier this month, and after 3 days, he sat down on the toilet and said, you know what, I can't take this anymore. He's just going to force everything out. But that's a bad idea. They say don't do that. He apparently pushed so hard, he died.
He killed himself?
Yeah, and I asked Denny's this question. I go, what was worse, that guy who went out like that, or did you see the other guy who was 71 years old, guitar player? He was on his 3rd song on stage and died in front of everybody live during his show.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think the guy who died on the toilet is a lot worse. Now, this guy pushed and exerted and then caused a fatal heart attack. The guy who was on stage is a famous folk singer. Happened over the weekend here in Florida. David Olney is his name. He's 71. It was in Santa Rosa Beach, and it was Saturday night, and they say he simply became still on his stool, and so people were just kind of like looking, and apparently what it was is he looked over to the other person that was on stage and just said, I'm sorry, lowered his head and died.
Oh my God.
That's like that comedian who was on stage and died. People thought it was a joke. And he died on stage.
That's messed up.
It's messed up, man.
If you die, you want people to realize quick it's happening. You don't want them to think, oh, is this a joke?
There was that one broadcaster who passed away during his broadcast. I mean, that's...
Dang.
But I think for this guy, it's encouraging. I mean, if you could design your own death, and this is a lifetime dedicated to folk music, and he's doing what he loves to do, and he's on stage, and it was as peaceful as you could get. He just looked over. This is after his 3rd song. He'd done a set earlier in the day. He's just like, I'm sorry. Lowered his head, closed his eyes, and he's gone.
Isn't that crazy? Earlier in that day, he's playing just his everyday music. He's doing his life routine.
You never know.
Has no idea. Later on, he's going to die during... It's just crazy to me.
You never know.
That's why you got to enjoy every moment. You got to order a pizza. You got to say, you know what? A little chub.
I think that's the ideal death. If that was your life's passion, what a way to go, right?
How do you want to go?
I always told everybody I always wanted to die in the woods with monks around me, kind of like, with it being...
When are you ever going to be in that scenario?
67 degrees and a warm blanket. Like, it's cold, it's windy, but I'm warm, and they're around me. I don't think I'll ever get that, but you asked me, so is there a wrong answer of how I want to die?
And then you better know for sure you're about to die, because if not, how long are monks going to stick around for?
I know, and do chanting.
Yeah. They're busy.
Would you want to go out like doing the dirt of the day? You die during the dirt?
No.
I wouldn't mind dying during a stunt. Like I choked on a waffle.
I think I would rather die after a very brief but quick illness. But at least you have a warning about it and you know you're about to die and you can get all of your stuff taken care of. Because I have pokers in the fire that I would like to take care of and say things and do things and get everything in order, and then you pass away surrounded by family and loved ones.
Why don't you say those things now?
I want a lot of morphine at the end. I mean, a lot. Just when you think you've given me a double dose, go ahead and triple it.
But isn't the message that you're getting now just maybe you should say those things now before it's too late? Why do you have to wait till your deathbed?
I do. I mean, but, you know, there's some things I can't say.
What? So are you going to insult on your way out?
No.
All right.
No.
Big dark secrets?
I gotta tell, like, okay, this person, the life insurance it's with this person. This is with this person. This is what I have here. Here's the bank accounts. Here's all this. Here's all that. Like,
But you don't have to make
I have all that right now. I haven't given that to anybody.
Okay, but you don't have to make amends with anybody and have to tell them this
No,
thing.
I'm not making amends. If I hate you, it's a good reason.
All right, that's what I was trying to. All right, okay. Yeah.
No amends.
She's bringing the anger and bitterness to the grave.
Yeah. Mine, Buckeyes win the national championship. I go back to my hotel. I lay down, lights out.
That's how you want to go.
That's how I want to go. Yep, right after a national championship game.
Is there an age that you want to get to? Because I think everyone gets to an age you're like, all right, what am I waiting for? I'm 108.
47.
Oh, wait, that's in a couple of months.
He wants out. He's aging out of Earth.
You gotta at
It's
least
time to go.
You gotta at least wait to 48 though, because the Buckeyes they don't have a shot this year.
Well, next year.
Yeah, you gotta
Next
wait a
year.
couple
Yes.
years.
48.
Yes. People are now apparently so desperate for a high that they're taking diarrhea medication. Sounds like a guy in China should have done that. Might have saved his life.
Yeah, right?
They say you can get an opioid-like high by taking Imodium in giant quantities.
Imodium.
And it's presenting serious dangers to people's health.
Isn't that an anti-diarrhea? I've taken it because remember when we did that bit where I ate the X-Lax cake?
Yeah, I guess maybe it's to stop the diarrhea. It's a diarrhea medication, but not necessarily to give it to you. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Imodium, yeah, backs you up.
Okay. It doesn't give, it takes
It
away.
doesn't give. Yes. When you have too much,
Yes.
you take Imodium.
Thankfully, I don't know a lot of diarrhea medications. I'm a pretty good pooper myself.
Good.
I lived it,
Yes.
Kevin. I've been through the fire.
Okay.
She's going to want to go through gross details. Stop her now.
Furthermore, let me
yes.
tell you, it was the first road trip me and Panda ever took.
Okay.
That poor SOB.
Why the hell did he stick
Gosh,
around?
what a rough ride. That literally.
We were just getting to know each other.
Yeah, they got a 90% spike in Imodium overdoses between 2010 and 16. So crazy and sad.
Did you have to tell Panda, like, hey, babe, we got to pull over?
Yes, several times. I mean, I went to a lot of gas stations, a couple of Waffle Houses, and a Burger King.
Waffle House seems about right.
Should have tried the waffle challenge.
At least you don't get as much judgment in the Waffle House.
Right.
As you would say, like in a bank lobby.
They expect you to eat some food and take a big poop.
Waffle House knows that their customers are going to leave big logs. Sorry.
There was a guy in Scotland that tried to rob a bank last year using a pillowcase as a mask.
Oh. How did that not look like a KKK outfit?
Well, it really just looked like a pillowcase because he forgot to cut eye holes in it. So he had to take it off during the robbery, which made it pretty easy to identify him.
What a dummy.
Yeah, what a dummy. A woman in Detroit was pulled over with an unregistered car, and she said she was just test driving it, but she'd had it for 2 months. I don't know how long you're allowed to do a test drive before it comes to
months?
Grand Theft Auto.
That's definitely theft.
Yeah, and this seemed like bad judgment. A guy in Montana stole a running car, but unfortunately there's a pit bull in the back seat.
Oh, damn.
Good security.
For obvious reasons, he quickly crashed into a pole.
That's awesome.
Thankfully, the dog was not hurt.
Yeah, why was it locked in the car anyway?
Yeah, probably shouldn't be. I guess I was in Montana. Maybe it's chilly. They figured it'd be safe for the dog. I don't know.
Well, it was a good security system.
A woman in Pennsylvania drove into the path of an oncoming vehicle as a way to test her faith, then showed no concern about the people who were injured in the crash. The woman said she was driving around for a few hours waiting for a calling from God when she decided to drive through the oncoming vehicle, causing an accident. 2 people in the other vehicle were taken to a local hospital and are okay.
When I get out of the hospital, I'm going to find you with a baseball bat.
But she was, she was talking to God.
Well, okay. I hope God's still with her because she's about to get broken kneecaps.
Cops say the woman stated she did not care if the other people were injured because God would have taken care of them.
Okay, well, good. I don't care when you get injured by my baseball bat.
So do you go to jail on that, or do you...
She was arrested for aggravated assault and other offenses. Yes, you do.
Do you get your mental health looked at it as well?
I don't know. Sometimes people just make really bad decisions that makes you question their mental health. I don't know. That seems to be the blanket statement.
She needs to get mental health help, and she also needs to do hard jail time.
Mm-hmm. She might do both.
Those poor innocent people.
And finally, a buff guy was at Disneyland earlier this month and managed to pull the sword out of the stone, which makes him the king. I don't know.
Kevin, were you at Disney?
Not these days,
very
Virginia.
Buff.
I can barely pull my straw out of my frozen daiquiri.
I'm just glad you're back on daiquiris.
Yes. Anyway, Disney employees said that he was able to do it because it's really old and they're refurbishing it this month. So don't be overly impressed and no, he doesn't get the keys to the kingdom. So that is your whacked out news.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Well, Virginia was saying that it was trick talk. There is some viral videos going around now with guys that are saying that they can actually use taste buds that you have on your body and they use theirs on their members to tell what exactly they've dipped their members into. And soy sauce apparently is one of the things that they could definitely taste by doing that.
It's so weird, too. I am going through a huge soy sauce phase right now.
Okay.
I'm buying bottles like crazy.
Well, then you've got enough to do your experiment here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Get in the bathroom and take it out.
Our experiment.
I can't do it.
Alex,
I got to rely on you to tell me.
Alex is on here from Miramar. You say that your wife made you try this challenge, Alex?
Yeah, she did. So she's always on TikTok, and she saw that, and she literally came up to me with a boil of soy sauce. She's like, "Go to the bathroom, tell me if this works." And I'm like, "All right."
You're like, what now?
I do it with the soy sauce, but I don't taste anything. So I'm like, "Nah, that's the bowl. Like, there's nothing there." And then she comes back with a bowl of guava juice, and I'm like, "Oh my God, are we still doing this?" All right. So I try it, and I swear to God, it is the most unnatural feeling I have ever felt in my life.
What?
You don't even taste it in your tongue. You taste it down there, and it's gross.
No way.
You could taste it?
Yes, and it was just completely disturbing. I'm not going to lie. Like it's one of those things you do once, and that's it. Like, you don't want to do that again.
Would honey mustard work or like a bird sauce?
I'm assuming it's something with a lot of sugar, and I guess it depends on the person, because everyone swears up and down that soy sauce works, but it doesn't work for me.
Well, okay, without getting too graphic, how exactly did you apply this?
Yeah, what area?
Like the lower part, I guess.
Okay, closer to your body.
Like cologne style, like a little dabadooya kind of a thing?
No, I kept it in there for like a solid 10 seconds before I tasted anything.
Did you dip it in a cup? Is that what you did?
It was a bowl, yeah.
Oh, you did the dunking technique. I thought you did little
Yeah, no,
kind of dabbed it on you.
He did a little
Well, now you're making me want to try this now.
You should try it.
I know.
Maybe it's an
one and done, man. One and done.
Wow.
How about this? In solidarity, we all agree to do it together.
It's kind of fascinating. I'm just kind of curious. I might try it. Yeah, I mean, I think you have to do it in a very, safe location.
Y'all should all go in the men's room here at work and do it.
And good for you. Soy sauce is very low in calories, so that's good.
Yeah, a lot of sodium, but not so worried about that. I don't think you'd be ingesting it, would you?
You're not. You're not ingesting it. You're just putting it on the surface. So
I guess that's what I always forget. Like, just because you can taste something doesn't mean you're ingesting it. Although that is weird. If you taste something, you're not ingesting it.
Well, he's saying you taste it down there. You don't taste it on your tongue.
Oh.
Yeah.
You taste it? Like, how does that even happen?
Thank you.
I guess your brain it's still receiving, because we're just so used to taste buds and only thinking about in our mouth. But this is what is so crazy about this concept, is that you have taste buds in other parts of your body. The argument was, are they only on the interior? Can you use the exterior? And that is the thing that's going on Trick Talk, is these guys saying that they can, just by dipping, doing a little dong dive, they can tell what exactly they've dipped it into.
We have unlocked Pandora's box, and I don't know how deep we're going to go.
Well, that guy just said he could taste the guava juice or whatever.
Well, then that makes me think, okay, can you do it with pizza? Can you do it with Kellogg's Frosted Flakes? Can you do it with Swiss cake rolls?
You're asking the right question.
What if I do a hand pie, an apple hand pie?
You might stay in there a while and start enjoying it.
Where does it stop?
Wow. Okay. Well,
if it's a warm hand pie, you might not get him back for the rest of the show, Kevin. This needs to be a project you do at home.
Yeah, I almost feel like we need to do this experiment. See if. Thank you for the call there, Alex, and see if we get the same results.
He said he could taste it down there, and
Guava
it felt
juice.
it weird.
Guava juice he could.
But soy sauce,
the soy
he
sauce,
couldn't.
and maybe it's just how your brain is processing. That might be the first time ever that your brain is sending you the wave saying, hey, you got that thing in something sweet. And you're like going, wow, okay, wait, wow.
Like right now, I got a real sweet barbecue sauce at my crib. That, on paper, it seems like the right sauce to dip.
Are you going to go home and hump Sweet Baby Ray?
I think we're all going to be doing something today, right? we all, it's either blood in or blood out.
I agree.
We all do it together. We don't do it at all.
I think it has to be enough of a sample that several guys can come back and say what happened. Because if just one guy does it, then you don't know.
Because some of the things, I've got marinara at the crib. I've got barbecue sauce. I've got...
Everybody knows you got a lot of sauce.
right.
You don't have to sell it.
All right, you're right.
Yeah, he's just bragging now.
Yeah, he's like, I got this, I got that. We know. He's got his own sauce at Bud's Chicken and Seafood, too. Did you know that?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Right now, I'm very sauce rich at my house.
Yeah. But you would have to do it where somebody's handing you the sauce and you don't know what it is. Because otherwise, it could be the power of, your mental suggestion that you're thinking, oh, if you say, hey, try this guava juice, you'd be going, yeah, I think my brain's telling me it's sweet.
Hey, try this ghost pepper.
Hey, Denny's, it's about to get real weird on Monday. We're gonna have a real weird Monday today.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
What are you gonna go? What kind of food are you gonna taste?
What's that?
What kind of food are you gonna taste?
Well, I think it's a sauce, and I think that's just what we got to figure out. It's got to be something where somebody hands you a sauce that you don't know.
Well, try the soy. Everybody should try the soy sauce, since that's what TikTok was saying.
It should be probably 3 to 5 different sauces of varying degrees.
Salty, sweet.
I guess my next question is
very hot.
What kind of man are you? Are you a dabber or are you a dipper?
I think a dipper. I think a dipper is the best way to go.
I mean, dipper seems like it's more fun.
Like those frozen bananas at the fair.
Yeah.
Those are good.
They are.
But now I'm never going to look up them the same.
You know what else they have? Cheesecake on a stick.
Oh!
I couldn't believe it yesterday because Rocco loves cheesecake.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to the fair just for that.
Just to eat. All right. Anybody else tried this experiment? Do you think that it works? Do you have taste buds on the outside of your body? Does dipping the D help you taste things? Crazy stuff. 877-979-9763.
KVJ not only does a radio show, but also does an after the show podcast. Watch or listen on kvjshow.com.
People are very intrigued. Taste buds on the outside of the body, and a TikTok video where guys are saying that they are using their members to be able to taste different items. Is it TikTok or is it Trick Talk? So what exactly is going on here? We got a call from Miramar. Somebody said, nope, I actually tried it, and I could taste the guava juice that my wife gave me. She made me do the experiment.
But is Miramar messing with us?
I don't know.
It's not the first time someone called and lied to us.
Is TikTok messing with us? I don't know.
We are easy to mess with.
We are so easy to mess with.
Because we want to believe, Kevin.
Well, it just sounds like a fun day, doesn't it? Like we're all having fun. It's just fun. It's
Let's
goofy.
try frosting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's try. I mean, it's so much fun.
Somebody had said that the guys on TikTok, they're actually dipping the B's, not dipping the D.
I was wondering that too. I thought it'd be a little bit dangerous.
And they're saying the amino acids in soy sauce is why you taste it in your mouth. So, and they're saying that you do taste it in your mouth.
That's what I thought, Virginia.
He said he tasted it downstairs.
I think that guy was lying to us.
No.
As much as you want to believe.
Everybody is truthful.
But this is how they get you. You hear this kind of stuff, and the next thing you know,
we're all spun around.
You're at home trying this, and then somebody walks in on you, and you're like, what are you doing to that soy sauce?
You got your D in the frosting jar.
Yeah.
And your wife's like, really?
I got to do this upstairs. I'm not subjecting Chewy to this.
I frost cupcakes for the children with that frosting. What are you doing?
See, frosting just seems like that's just a fun Monday.
So I don't know. We'll try to get some verification of that. Maybe we'll do our own little home experiments today.
Can you please make a video, not of your downstairs, just of your face while you're doing it?
I feel like there's so many bad videos out there. Like they're collecting.
Yeah, they're ours.
Well, I know they're just not.
So, I mean, this will just add this to the stack of crap.
I mean, one day I do hope to run for office, you know.
You do? Okay.
Surely you just.
You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Okay, you want some South Florida Fair tickets? What you got to do is just tell us here in a little Weekend Jeopardy who did what? Okay, if you've been listening to the show, this actually is a good little way to possibly cheat as well. Okay, here we go. Stuff that KVJ show members did over the weekend. Okay, one KVJ show member had a bad reunion with a friend they hadn't seen in 25 years. That reunion did not go well. Another KVJ show member stayed away from their place deliberately because they thought that there was an intruder in there. Somebody else broke their sleep number bed this weekend.
Bow, chicka,
Hey.
bow, bow. Oh,
Wow.
Get it?
What?
What's her name, Bird?
What's his
Okay.
name?
He has a name.
Virginia?
Oh, I was going to say, Haber just told us he had a dude in his bed.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant. I got to stop talking.
Look, this is a judgment-free zone.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, that's
talking.
fine. It's all good. We just want to know.
We just need the backstory.
And then which KVJ show member went to the South Florida Fair this weekend? It's good for South Florida Fair tickets, 877-979-WRMF. All right, little weekend Jeopardy. What did the KVJ show do this weekend? Okay, myself, Virginia, Jaybird, Denny's, in no particular order. This is your job to tell us in the order of who did what. One KVJ show member had a bad reunion with a friend that they hadn't seen in 25 years. Another KVJ show member had to stay away from their place deliberately because they thought there was an intruder in there. Another KVJ show member actually broke their sleep number bed, and one of us went to the South Florida Fair. Okay, who do you think did what? If you can put it in the right order, going to hook you up with 4-pack of tickets to go to the South Florida Fair. You can go and check it out. I bet today, with it being Martin Luther King Jr. Day, there's going to be a ton of people out there today at the fair. So it'll be a good time to maybe go check it out. Okay, let's see. We got Gary on the line from Lake Worth. Hello, Gary.
Hi, Kevin.
How you doing, bud?
I'm okay.
Good. Okay, let's see if you got it here. Who do you think it was that had a bad reunion with a friend they hadn't seen in 25 years?
Was that Jason?
Okay. How about the person who had to stay away from their place deliberately because they thought there was an intruder in there?
That was Denny's.
Okay. Who broke the sleep number bed?
I think it was you, Kevin.
Okay. And then South Florida Fair would be?
Well, Virginia doesn't stop talking about it, so I know it's Virginia.
Very nice. Gary, congratulations, bud. You got a 4-pack of tickets, okay?
Okay, great.
Yay!
Nice work there. Very nice. Tell your mom we said hey, okay?
Okay, sure.
Okay, take care. All right, Gary.
Aw.
Fantastic.
He's an old school listener.
Yeah, we've had Gary in the family for a very long time. So congratulations on that. Well, let's kind of run down through this and see. I know Virginia has talked a good bit about the South Florida Fair. She went there yesterday.
I love the fair.
Earlier, we talked about the issue that had happened where Jaybird thought he saw somebody in Denny's apartment, freaked Denny's out. Denny's didn't go home for a while.
I know what I saw, y'all. Somebody was in Denny's house. I don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was the one that broke their sleep number bed.
What happened? We know you weren't getting busy.
Yeah,
I
know.
What lame thing happened?
And we got a new bed frame, and the movers put the sleep number bed in there, and now my wife's side won't inflate right. So, gonna have to get a sleep number tech to come take a look at it, Virginia. So.
Yeah, it might be an easy fix. You
Hope
should
so.
call my girl Angela over at the North Lake store, and she can walk you through, because this happened to me.
Okay.
When we moved our bed into Mag's room and we got a new sleep number, one side of Mag's wasn't inflating.
Okay.
Angela walked me through it. I
Good.
troubleshot quite a
Okay.
few things, and she told me exactly what the problem was.
Good. Okay. All right. Well, I'll definitely get that number from you here in a second. I won't take it on the radio.
Her cell phone is
Mm-hmm.
561.
So that just leaves Jaybird. You had a bad reunion with a friend you hadn't seen in 25 years.
Yeah, dude, I played ball with when I was like 18, 19 years old. He's got some family down in Miami, and he was coming down. So we'd been talking, via social media, how he's coming down with his wife. So we ended up going to Duffy's, and man, it was it was weird. First of all, and I know he's not listening because he doesn't like our show, for one.
Really?
He,
Okay.
Well, he wanted to talk politics politics the whole time. Him and his wife did. And that's just not the kind of. He was different than I remembered. But he's like, yeah, you guys gotta talk more about politics, man. That's why we can't listen to the show. Man, you guys don't talk about politics. I'm like, yeah, we don't really ever.
No. We don't like politics.
But his wife was annoying.
Really?
Complained about the food. Was annoying. It was annoying. He just was annoying. Just kind of not how I remember.
You should have been like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom and ducked out.
It wasn't. It didn't last. It was about an hour, and I was like, oh, I got that show you don't like. I gotta go do some things for it.
I got a meeting to plan all kinds of stuff that you're not gonna enjoy.
There's always a meeting in quotes when we're trying to have a situation.
A lot of times it doesn't go well. I've discovered that. I mean, I think people really come into your life for a season, typically. Yeah. Most people do. And if it's more than a season, there's usually a reason. And it's because they're just that special. But everybody else is just...
They say that.
Yeah.
It's a season or a reason or life.
Okay.
You keep friends for one of those three categories.
But they did the thing that you hate. They were just complaining to the service staff the whole time.
I hate that. When I'm eating with somebody and they start complaining to the server or they send stuff back multiple times, I'm like, I got to get out of here. My skin starts crawling.
They kept on wanting the TV change. It wasn't loud enough. Like it kept on. It was just. It was so
yeah.
Get me out.
I just want out of here.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's beautiful weather, a little chilly outside. We're just in the high 60s right now.
It's dropped. I left my house in Tequesta. It was 73 degrees driving to work.
Wow.
And
Crazy.
I went out just now, and it's like 63. It dropped like 10 degrees.
No schools. I know a lot of people have got off work today. Hopefully you will. If you're not going to be there physically representing at one of the Martin Luther King Jr. Day parades around South Florida, you will at least keep it in your thoughts and think about what it means for all of us, what he did for this country. Part of the solution or part of the problem? Hopefully you're part of the solution. We've come a long way and we've got good ways to go. But today is one of those days, and that's why we remember the life of Martin Luther King Jr. Jaber, before we get to the After the Show podcast, if you would, drop a thought on us, my friend.
As you get older, three things happen. The first, your memory goes. And I can't remember the other two.
Okay, yeah.
Look at you listening to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF. Lucky.